Hey everybody, welcome back to another Black Shirt Beer Review. I'm, as always, the Rhinus. We got Shawn Wolfman back in the studio with us. Hi Shawn, how are you?
I'm doing very good.
Well, I'm happy you're doing good because you're going to do a little bit better here. We've got the Giant Slayer Russian Imperial Stout. This is from Tri-City Brewing Company out of Bay City, Michigan.
Put it on the map!
As the story goes, it's called Russian because Catherine the Great had a great big bug up her ass for the English stouts and whatnot, but they didn't really survive the journey from England to Russia that well with transportation back then. So they just beefed the bad boys up and made it a lot more alcoholic so that it would survive the journey and not freeze. Thus, Russian Imperial stouts. And these generally don't freeze. This one in particular is an 8.5%.
Holy cow.
Well, that's actually a little low for some of the Russians that I've seen. Many of the Russians I've seen have been like the 10, 12 range. But, it's still right in there. Right away, great color. Great color.
Incredible head.
Yeah, really nice dark tan. Really, really, really fine lacing on the bubbles. It's really, really nice. Pretty. Got like a dark molasses nose with maybe some of those dark fruits like in dates and that type of stuff. Especially dates. I get like a date smell to it. Well, it looks good. It smells good.
Let's see what we got.
One way to find out. Do a damn thing. Oh boy.
Delicious.
That is outstanding. You don't get a lot of the huge, big sweetness that a lot of Imperials or doubles of the generally impart, but there is a roast note on this that is just mind-blowingly good.
Goodness. Grandma's breakfast right here.
Yeah, no doubt. It's thick. No mistakes about that. It's a thick one. I mean, the mouthfeel on this is, man, almost daunting. It's almost like chewing it to get it down. It's thick. I mean, it's thick, man.
This is a pre-dinner appetizer, I'd like to call it.
You get a lot of really dark, rich tones. Not as much of the dark fruit from the nose in the actual beer. A lot of coffee.
A scent of like a coffee mixed with a wine almost.
Yeah, it really does have. I'm kind of a wine dork as well. Not so much as I am a beer dork, but it has almost like a Merlot-esque dryness to it. I mean, it's pretty damn dry to get that out there too. It finishes really, really dry in the back of the mouth. Super good though. The only
for
thing,
an 8% ABV.
Yeah,
absolutely.
See, the only thing that's pulling me down on it is the ABV on it. I generally like to see my Russians a little higher, but I'm a big gravity dork. I am a giant slayer myself. Yeah, see what I said there?
I see them slay it.
It's got really good hops profile to it too. It's not just all stout roast and that's it. The hops actually do come out there, and that I think is probably what saves it from being over sweet. They didn't hop it as aggressively as they did. I bet this would have been too sweet.
Bay City, Michigan. Look at that guy. He is a giant slayer.
He's not messing around. We're not messing around either. So, well, Shawn, guess first. What number are you gonna put on this bad boy?
Well,
look at us, we're swirling it.
I am a fan. I am a fan of stouts, and I'd like to consider myself a tough grader. But what are we out of 10 here? 5? I'll give it a 5. I think it's delicious. It's quite a decent amount of alcohol content, along with a delicious taste. The
seed, as I've said a couple times already on the callback, I'm just a little bit disappointed by there not being just a little bit more ABV to this, especially with their name like Giant Slayer.
Right.
I mean, I thought it was going to see at least 10. I thought I was going to see at least 2 digits in that ABV. But 8.5 isn't anything to scoff at, especially with how tasty this is. It could definitely sneak up on you. But all things told, for a Russian Imperial, I'm going to go a solid 4 on this. It is not the best I've ever had. I've had better, but I've had a lot worse. I will seek this out again, and since Tri-City is now in our general area and distributing even more, keep an eye out for this one. This is going to be one to keep an eye out for, especially if you've been getting into big stouts and you want to take a little ballsier chance on something ridiculous. It's a good first step for Russian Imperial.
I would say so.
So, that all being said, I'm going to finish this. You want to finish that?
Yes,
We're going to finish our beers. Until next time, I'm Rhinus.
I'm the Wolfman.
Happy drinking.
Cheers.
Peanut butter disaster.